Hello! Welcome to 4Movies, where I am... Boy, I want to try and lift this up again. This thing is so stupidly heavy. I'm going to be going through my DVD booklets. I'm on my first booklet. It is the biggest of the bunch out of 6. And I'm going to be going through these movies, and each page has 4 movies. So, hence the title, 4Movies. Right? Am I centered or is this centered? I don't know what's going on. Sorry. Anyways, so going through the booklets, and each of them, I don't organize my videos in the booklets to alphabetical order, but there is some kind of order. There's a linking factor in most of these movies. Now, this video is probably going to be a really it's going to be a really easy one, because of the fact that I think it's pretty easy to see what the linking factor in between these movies that I'm about to go on about are. You'd be like, what in the world links them together? I never knew. But this one's kind of simple. So, if you get it, and I will tell you what it is at the end of the film, at the end of this video. Okay. Also, if there's any sponsors that want to have a drink, this could be your drink here. Or if you want to put a movie in this thing, come on, man. I'm trying to make a living. But anyways, first movie out the bunch, Casino Royale. This is a phenomenal film. Like I said, it hits so many great things, and it was during this era of filmmaking where we got film, like, oh, what's wrong with the films of today? We got films that were literally like 2 films within one film, like 2 phenomenal films within 2 films. Like this, Bad Boys 2, they're like, it's like, oh man, it's almost like it was 2 movies, but it was 2 awesome movies. Like, this is just so much awesomeness to take in one go. It even broke a Guinness World Book record for the most car flips and stuff like that. And I love the fact that they were challenging themselves to kind of do that through this whole series of Daniel Craig Bond movies. I can only imagine when the world of Bond series is going to go after this, because like Pierce Brosnan, okay, Daniel Craig, okay, but who will take hold of the mantle? I have no idea. But I look forward to the storytelling, because the storytelling in general is just so well done. Like I said, and Christoph Waltz, his character popping up in there is phenomenal. But this movie had like the running scene at the beginning. It was just pop, 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 pop until you're at Italy with the houses sinking. It's crazy, awesome, spectacular. Like I said, and I'm a man who likes women, but Daniel Craig's eyes are phenomenal in this movie. So blue, I could get lost in that. If you know, you know. Second movie. As I said, it'll be easy. Quantum of Solace. Now, I've seen so many videos that talk about how bad that car sequence was at the beginning, but I followed the car sequence. I thought it was phenomenal the way it was told. It was one of those things where it's like, you're trying to catch up to the cars. You know, like, it's not a thing of, some of the best action sequences are sequences that you know what's happening. Like, the geography of it is phenomenal, and this had such a chaotic geography to it, to a degree, like a semi-chaotic geography. It's like one of those things where, like, it shows you the floor plan in the middle of an earthquake, and so it's just action from the get-go for me personally, and this underlining intrigue just kept the movie going. Now, I've shown it to other people, and they're like, oh man, this is boring, and they just couldn't keep up with it. But I really enjoyed this. I thought it was very solid and definitely worth a watch. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. Wow, like that other one, I can tell that I've watched that a few times, more than a few times. Yeah, there's proof. This one's Skyfall. Phenomenal film. Like I said, the action is top notch. Like I said, and the way the story is told is great. I thought the reveal of what Skyfall was kind of lame, but that motorcycle chase across the market is phenomenal, and the action in general is great. And like I said, I enjoyed it thoroughly, as I do all of them. Was this? I don't know if this is the one with Javier Bardem, the guy from No Country for Old Men, is the villain. But he was really good. And then the last movie, which is probably an underrated. This is probably an underrated gem that a lot of people have not checked out, but definitely should. It says it on there. Oh boy. Renaissance. This is a computer animated movie, and it's primarily black and white, but it's this new age black and white to it that just like it man, I want to say, I think it was a game called like, I don't know, LA Streets or Crimes LA or something like that, where it reminds me of this video game, but it's got this black and white thing, but this guy's trying to figure out in the futuristic reality, like what's going on with these mobsters and corruption and whatnot. And like I said, really interesting. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. Like I said, there's a scene in there that's one of my favorite scenes where I think he's at like a Russian bathhouse, and the smoke's coming up, and it's just, the contrast is so great between the dark and light elements that it just, I found it to be very interesting. But like I said, I think a lot of people have slept on it. And those are the 4 movies for this page. And have you guessed what is the similarities between these 4 movies? I'll tell it to you. 1, 2, 3. You ready? Daniel Craig is in all these movies. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe. I'm trying to make a video a day till I get a silver play button, or hopefully a gold. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow.